here today to celebrate the wedding of my sister Lauren to her fiance, or now husband, Eric. Now, Eric, this is for you. Now, I was trying to think of a story to tell about my sister and my relationship with my sister. And the very first story that I thought about was when I was about 3 years old and my sister was about 10. I came downstairs to my parents covered in bruises, and my parents were like, of course, Julia, how did you get all these bruises? What happened? And I don't know if I actually said anything because I was 3, but they called my sister down, and after interrogating her for a few minutes, she confessed with tears in her eyes to every time that she got mad at me or annoyed at me, she would pinch me. And I had bruises all over my arms because she had pinched me all over my arms. Now, I think this is just this sums it up pretty well, my relationship with my sister. My sister has a very fiery spirit and a really strong personality. But there's more to her, though, than just her fierceness. She is also brave, and she is joyful. So, like I said, she is fierce, more than just pinching me when she gets mad, even though she still threatens to pinch me sometimes. She always stands up for herself and doesn't take no for an answer. She has a very strong personality, and sometimes that can be hard for some people to handle, but not for Eric. Eric handles it well and handles it with patience. Where I would scream at her in response to her attitude, Eric is patient with her and just smiles and takes everything that she gives. And you do a great job at it. She is also brave. A lot has happened over the past few years, and she has held herself through every circumstance. People have come and gone in her life, but you have stayed. You have helped her through the tough times that have happened, even only in the year that you guys have been together. And I pray that you would help her in the years to come and the rest of her life. I pray that you will be with her and will hold her up and not require her to be brave on her own. I would pray that you will be a safe haven for her when times get hard. Not only is she fierce and brave, but she is also joyful. Despite all of these circumstances over the past few years that has happened, she has found her purpose and found her joy. Now, this has not just come from herself, but also come from the Lord. It has been beautiful to watch as she's grown over the few years, but it has been even more beautiful to watch the joy that has come from having you in her life. Now, the Lord gets a lot of the credit, but you also get some of the credit. There is a different kind of joy that has become present in her life when you entered into it. Now, I pray that you don't let her lose that joy. There are more hard times to come. More difficult things are on the road ahead. And I pray that over the years that you will be a place for her to go in order to regain that joy, and will lead her back to the Lord's joy when times get hard again. Now, I hope you know, Eric, that you're getting a gem. She's one of a kind. There are many more aspects to her than just her fierceness, her bravery, and her joyfulness. And just in case you forget about those things, you're inheriting 2 sisters that will remind you of it every single day until you remember again. I pray that you will have a wonderful relationship over a lifetime to come, and will find joy within each other. And I hope that you have a wonderful adventure and all of the ups and downs and everything in between. So here's a toast to the crazy, wonderful adventure that is to come.
Clink. Clink. Yay, clink.